What's up, everybody? Today I am at the Coventry Mall in Pottstown, Pennsylvania. Now, this is a dead mall. I was here about a year ago and there was not a whole lot going on, and I've heard lately that it's gotten even worse, so I thought it would be worth it to come take a second look at this mall. I've been hearing things lately that it might be closing or being turned into storage. I'm not certain what exactly is true and what's not, but I thought it'd be good idea to come here and film it one more time in case it does end up closing. So let's go check this mall out today. Let's go see what's here and what's not here, and let's have a good time. Come with me. Alright, so now this store right here, I believe, is the closed Sears. Let's go take a look at that, see if we can see anything in the window. Oh, and check it out, they even got the Sears door handles. Now, I've seen these a couple times before. And right here we can see a demolition permit, which was just taken out last February. So something's happening here. Whether they're going to be demoing the whole building or just part of the inside, no way to really know. But yeah, there are going to be changes coming here. So right here we have a closed Pier 1 Imports. And I remember last time I was here they had like a little farmer's market set up in here, but it doesn't look like they're doing that anymore. We can get a good look in. And on to the rest of the mall. As you can see, very quiet and very dead right now. So it is late March that I'm filming this. And they still have Christmas decorations hanging up. They have all these banners. Looks like they just never bothered to take them down. And over here, this is a closed TGI Fridays. And it looks like they're actually opening up a new restaurant here. So at least they're still trying. I know it looks like an uphill battle, but they are trying to make use of this space. So, gotta give them an A for effort. And if we walk down this corridor a little more, we have some more closed stores. Not sure what this was, but I think we can see inside. Let's get another look in here. Look at all those different color walls. Don't know what this store was, but it was cool looking. If you look all the way back in there, you can see some clouds and a sun painted on the wall. So it looks like they were doing something with this place. And check this one out. This is a really big store. It still has a lot of lighting and like decor hanging up in here. This looks like it could have been like a Foot Locker or a Finish Line or something. And this spot right here is the old entrance to the Sears, which is now walled off. And we have this whole section of the mall here, which is just kind of filled with nothingness. Right here we have this little abandoned counter. Must have been some kind of little candy shop or something like that. Got these empty cases in the front. We got this store right here, and I just overheard somebody walk past this and say that this used to be a KB Toys. Can't really tell by looking, but we can see inside. Oh, and it looks like there's a big wet mess there. Must be having some leaks from the ceiling. And just look at that vent. Look how it's painted that cool color. Just look right up here where you can see where the roof was leaking and all this dirty water was dripping down. You can just see streaks of it all over there. And just down along the floor here where it's all splattered, that is really gross. So look at the inside of this store. Just look at all the water damage coming through the drop ceiling tiles here. And just look down below here. You can even see some that have fallen down. And just look at the amount of dust and stuff that's, you know, on this tile here. And just look at all this water damage on these tiles just out here in the main area. This isn't even inside a store or anything. It's just like on the main walkway. So they say Bath and Body Works is always the last store to leave a dead mall, and this mall still has the old style storefront on it. That's pretty cool. And this had to be a pink store. Pink, like the Victoria's Secrets brand. And I could just walk right up and get a good look in. And again, look at that water damaged ceiling. Yikes. And of course we have this store, the Morgue. One of the most amazing stores I've ever seen. Oh, and look at that, they got a leprechaun and they even got a big taxidermy bear. Yeah, here it is. Just look at all this stuff. Look at this creepy little rodent they got right here. What is that, a skunk? Baby skunk? They got all these cool bugs. Really neat stuff. Oh, you can even get a bat encased in plastic and a bat skeleton. You can get a real two-headed duckling here. You can get a mummified rat. Some coffin nails. Bunch of gator heads. You can even get a haunted baby head. They got all these cool character masks up here. And even down here they got all these skulls of different animals. Just look at all these things. Where else are you going to go and buy a dead animal skull? And just look at this. You can get all these different little creatures in jars here. You can get a wolf fetus, some kind of lizard. You can get a squirrel. You can get snakes, bats, alligators. Look at that. You can even get a full-size snake in a jar. You can get all kinds of great horror artwork. You have this table here, which is just full of sharp objects and serious weaponry. And back there, you can get a full-sized taxidermied mountain lion. So I made a really good find at the Morgue. I'm really excited for this. I just want to show you. So this is a copy of Godzilla vs. Biollante on DVD. Now this one is out of print and it's really hard to find, and it's also not on any streaming services. So as a fan of Godzilla, I'm really excited for this one. So this is pretty wild. They actually have a haunted attraction here in the mall. They got all these skeletons up here. That's pretty wild. And just right here, we can see some Christmas decorations that they never took down. So it looks like they have an escape room here at the mall. They should just close this whole mall and turn the entire thing into an escape room and just have it be themed after liminal spaces and backroom nightmares. Just be, you know, chased after by some creepy robot or something. Now this little restaurant here may have been a Friendly's or something, but the decor in this place is just so old school. Just look at that. And just look down here at these glass block. Love those. And get a good look at this, because you won't see this ever again. A Payless shoes with the logo, old logo with the old font on it. Isn't that awesome? Let's look inside. Yeah, check that out. And this right here, I think, was a Spencer Gifts. Now, this was blocked last time I was here, and you couldn't see inside, but they have the lights turned on in here now. And just get a look at that back wall with that sort of, there might have been a neon light at one point, and it looks like maybe some kind of like space print or like a star pattern background. Check out inside this store. They got all their Christmas decorations hanging up here. Look at that big old safe back there. All kinds of stuff in here. So the door is open on this store. I'm going to take a little peek inside. And look at this. That has the Fridays and the Pier 1 imports, which are now closed. And so this store is Schuylkill Valley Sports, which is a local sporting goods chain. There was one open in the Phillipsburg Mall, and I don't know if there's any left still open, but they have this one all lit up. Must have been doing something in here. And of course we have the Boscovs at this mall, which is really pretty Boscovs. Let's take a look inside. And so here we are at the food court, and it looks like there's a few things still open, but a lot of closed spots too. And just look at this subway. Just check out that old neon sign. That's pretty cool. I can't really tell what this one was, but they still have the case out in front, and they got some baking soda in there. So this is really insane. Last time I was here, this was a shoe store and it still had all the merchandise still in it. But if you look at it now, it looks like it's been ransacked. Like people have been going in here and going through stuff. And they even have a sign warning people not to come in here and steal shoes from here. That is insane. Here's another store that they just have wide open, and it looks like they must have been having something going on in here, like some kind of meeting or something, because they got all these tables and chairs set up. Interesting. This is a really cool looking store here, with a green trim all around it. Very dusty in here. I don't want to go too far, but just look at all that. This is kind of weird. They have a Hallmark store with the door wide open. Let's take a look inside here. And you can just see on the carpet where all the racks were. Just look at the old paint on this wall. Pretty cool to be walking around in a closed mall store. Not the first time I've done this, but you know, usually it's not this easy. So thank you for joining me on what could very well be my final trip to the Coventry Mall. What does the future hold for this mall? Probably not much. It just seems like it's generally in a state of disrepair. I didn't see anybody really working at the mall, no management, no security, anything. So it just seems like the place is just kind of being abandoned by the people running it, and most likely won't be the Coventry Mall as we know it going forward. Probably will be storage units, at least that's what the rumor is. I can't confirm any of that, but we'll see what the future holds. My name is Ray, my channel is Ray out there. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed it.